Alright, give me just a minute. Videos. Awesome. Feels like loading. Alright, so, hey guys, pretty much I'm just going to be doing a kind of round 30 plus attempt testing out a new training strategy, but that's about it. I'm not really going to do anything too exciting. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this. If not, whatever.
Good for bludgeoning, but
dude, I'm trying to find the best strategy on 9 so I can train around without having to deal with the fire currently, because the fire isn't really too bad to deal with, obviously, but I think the fire might be a cause for crashing my game, because like around 63 plus, like, it's just, my game crashes every time, so it's getting kind of annoying. So anything to kind of either A, speed up the round so I can get up there faster so I can test out new ways to not have my game crash, or, you know, whatever is good. I don't want to have to take an hour and a half, 2 hours. I don't want to life again just to crash on round 50. So more or less, in case you don't know where this is the pit where the shield is. This is probably only going to work on solo because I've been testing this for a few rounds. It seemingly works alright, but I don't know how it's going to work like 30 plus. It's kind of where I'm streaming right now. But the whole idea of this is more or less on solo. It's always kind of a pain in the ass when you go down and you have to, or go down or like your shield breaks and you have to go back and build it. It's kind of annoying. But I mean, if you train down here, it'll actually make things easier. You can just kind of swoop in and, you know, buy it or whatever. It makes it really nice. So if I'm training down here with the Spitfire and the Mozu, it's actually kind of easy to get ammo and have a shield and be able to train all the zombies around in a very efficient way. Oh, that's cool. Don't worry about it. Yeah, YouTube's being stupid. It doesn't help that I haven't streamed or posted anything in what, like, besides a couple videos here and there, like 10 months. So, but, so yeah. Anyways, like I was explaining before you joined the not to go on a rant. This is more or less, I'm trying to test the best way to speed up the rounds and also, like, make it easier to get shields and ammo. And this is the best room I could find, and the whole point of the stream is to go 30 plus with it. So, anyways, the whole point, another point of me streaming this for you, Ian, was, the whole Victorious Tortoise thing. Or like how, like what I do with my shield when I kind of like let out and like do a wab or whatever. So there's multiple reasons why I do this. For starters, if you don't know what Victorious Tortoise does, it's super OP in the way that if you have it and you have your shield out, you can't take damage until your shield breaks. And then when your shield breaks, it will actually cause an explosion, knocking all the zombies down. It's a really, really nice perk to have, especially on 9 Voyage. But, like, doing this strategy, the Victorious Tortoise will be really nice because even if my shield breaks, I can instantly go buy it back without really having to worry about going down or having to, like, cut tight corners or anything, so it's not really that big of a deal. But then there's also the technique called the waggle from Black Ops 2. It's an old school trick that doesn't work on BO3, but it looks like it works again now. That's kind of the whole point of, like, me doing it, because what it kind of does, animation, it'll kind of throw the zombie off for a little bit, giving you enough time to maybe get through, like, the tight corner. It works better on BO2, but it still works here. But, yeah, but the thing is now that with Victorious Tortoise where I can't take any damage, I pull the shield out, I do the waggle, so I kind of still can break the zombie animation, so I'm not exactly getting hit, but I can also, like, you know, if I do get hit, I don't take any damage. So it's very, very beneficial to do this strategy in my opinion. So, yeah. And another thing, yesterday during my stream, I don't know if you noticed this, the shield had this really weird bug where it kind of like twitch out. If that's what you're referring to, that was not me. That is a glitch, and it's been pissing me off for the past like week. But yeah, that's more or less the strategy. It's not too entirely complicated once you kind of understand how it works, but yeah. If you have any questions, you can go ahead and ask. I don't mind answering them.
No creature, no song for its actions. How many giants with axes does this place throw?
Yeah. I should have paused the game before I read that, whatever. The light was just gonna break.
Single combat.
Yeah, I saw that. But thanks on looking out on that. Yeah, it's a very, very beneficial strategy to do. I definitely like work on it, because with BO4 you're gonna need, like, granted it's a 4-hit now, but you need to find as many ways as possible to, like, be able to survive without the 6 hits. You get 2 less hits than you would on BO3 and IW, so it's one of those things you kind of have to learn how to play without it, which nowadays it really isn't a big deal, especially if, like, you know, once you play it, it's not that hard. But yeah. Is the Wonder Weapon like any good? I've only used it once and say it's okay for high rounds. Why don't you use the the upgrade shield? Well, the upgrade shield mainly because I don't know how to do it right now. Like, I will probably, like, is it even solved? Like, last time I checked it wasn't even solved yet. If it's solved, I'll definitely, like, start using that. But when it comes down to the Wonder Weapon, yes, in my eyes, it is really good. It just makes your game, like, crash kind of early. Like, I've not tried going around 60 plus without it, but I know the Wonder Weapons do lead to game crashes, especially when you upgrade them. Like, for instance, on Voyage of Despair, I know you enjoy Voyage of Despair from what I heard. The Wonder Weapon, the Kraken, if you have, like, upgrade, and you have a certain upgrade on it, it will actually crash your game. Like, before they fixed this, and it will still crash, but it would crash your game right around 25 every time, and if you have the steps to a raw, you can subtract 7 rounds to that, so it'd be like a round 18 crash almost every single game. So it's like, the Wonder Weapons do indeed cause blue screens sometimes, but it's one of those things that, going around like 60 plus, not that it's hard to do without the Wonder Weapon, it just takes longer. So, yeah, I would definitely say the STRAT is good for what it's worth. It's pretty much a one-shot for, like, super high rounds. Voyage is the best map, aim is underrated. Oh, 100%. Voyage is definitely the best map. That's not even a debate. Like, a lot of people try to argue against it, but, like, it's really good. The only thing I didn't like about it was the outro cutscene. It was still super hype at the end, like, with the whole, reveal. But, I mean, I just felt the outro cutscene didn't really mean anything until the very end of it, because we kind of already knew what happened here tonight. Oh, trust me, yeah, you're a lucky bastard. I literally blue screen, like, pretty much almost once a day, twice a day at minimum, depending on what I'm doing. Like, either it's an Easter egg run, blue screen, which isn't really an issue anymore. It still bugs out, but like, I haven't really experienced that in a little bit. Or I'm going for a high round, which is, so gross. I crashed like yesterday. I don't know if you were at the end of the stream or not. My game literally crashed around 63. I got so mad. But I mean, you know, it's one of those things that can't be helped. Yeah, that's like the issue with that though. Okay, like, I think Voyage of Despair was intended to be solved first, because the steps actually, not the 9 steps are hard by any means, but the Voyage of Despair steps really weren't that hard to figure out. Like, honestly, like, not saying that I found a few. Not like complete steps, but bits of steps, but like, the steps weren't too entirely hard to find on Voyage. It just so happened more people hammered at home 9 towards the end on, what was it, last Wednesday?
There is no getting around it if we wish to survive this nightmare.
Still, though, with Voyage, my biggest issue with its cutscene though is even if it wasn't solved first, we know that the ending of Voyage is literally going to take them to 9. You know, that's my big problem. Oh, I got a comment and it's just not popping up. Okay, just like, oh no, that's really my only dislike. Is Voyage of Despair's Easter egg is like completely different but okay, like to like 9s, and it's I enjoy it. Like, I haven't completed the Easter egg yet. Me and Clear are gonna do a run sometime this weekend or next weekend. I don't know yet, but you know, we're definitely gonna knock that bastard out, because the boss fight is definitely super cool. Like, because one of the few boss fights that's actually like multi-layered in a way that it's not like step 1 and step 2. You know, like, it's the Grog Growy boss fight is Grog Growy Belly Serve map full time, by the way, in BO3 at least. The boss fight is kind of multi-layered in the way that there was a dragon and then 2 Nikolai steps. But we haven't really seen one where it's just like the whole entire boss, besides Shadow and Shuffle, or the whole entire boss fight is just layers upon layers upon layers, and Voyage of Despair really does that very well, because, like, from what I remember, I'm kind of missing a few steps. there's like a huge like zombie kill step, and there's like a part where you like go down into the turbine room. It's a wild Easter egg. It's cool. Boss. Just do the boss fight. It's really fun. The boss fight in itself isn't terribly difficult, but yeah, Voyage is definitely a really fucking awesome map. I don't know how you try to chop it up. You fight the Eye of Odin in Voyage of Despair, because I've seen a lot of people complain about this. Watch Jigsaws video at some point if you don't really like get that. But the whole idea of Voyage of Despair, and probably all the maps but 9 for the Chaos story, of course, it's gonna be like the gods are testing you. So it really makes sense in a way that, like, everybody thought the whole point of the Voyage of Despair Easter egg was going to be like getting off the Titanic, which is kind of true. But that's not exactly what it is. Like, there's not really any Titanic-based steps, and there's like steps to like shoot the moon, and you like whatever. But it's like a test mode, and even if you didn't understand that right away, towards the end of the Easter egg, you actually see the whole trees in the place called inside the iceberg, which is kind of like a big Norse mythology thing. And like in Norse mythology, which I'm saying the right mythology, I'm super tired right now. In Norse mythology, Odin is very often depicted not having an eye. So the whole idea of his eye being the boss fight would make sense, especially for it being his map, you know. So it's like I think it's really I think it's justified, and it has me really excited because if you think about it, now that we did Odin, Ra might be an Egyptian map, which everybody's been wanting for so long. Daniel might be like, oh, I'm trying to like think of just like different maps in here. I haven't like looked at any of the leaks for supposedly what the DLC one's supposed to be, but like what I really want to see is I want this to be the story where they do like all the maps that they just couldn't do, like maybe in Atlantis or like something like that. Yeah, it's really neat. Like this whole entire game so far, no matter how you feel about it, like it or Easter eggs, for the most part, it is super metaphorical. Like 9 a little bit less so, but it kind of still is. Because the whole idea of 9 is you're appeasing the gods so you can like take on the challenger of the 9, or or what is it? I think that's what it is. The challenger of the 9 at the end of the boss fight. But like for instance, no matter how you see it, Blood of the Dead's whole entire Easter egg is literally the stages of grief. And that's super wild to think about. And then like for Voyage of Despair, it's the whole Odin, like the Norse god Odin, is testing you, trying to put you to your limits to see what you can do if you are worthy of the artifact. That's kind of the whole point of the Easter egg, and it's super deep. And like knowing like that's kind of what they're trying to go with, and of course it's not what they're going to take on the free. It's not really much of a shocker here. But like knowing that's what they're going for, they could do some crazy stuff, dude. Like, for instance, because their whole idea for this, like this storyline, I don't know if you like heard Blundell's interview, is the whole idea about the Chaos story is they can actually do whatever the hell they want now. Like they're like, yeah, there is no proof that this didn't happen, therefore we can do it. What Easter egg? I see in the cutscene. I'm confused. Like, okay. Yeah. I think I have a general grasp of what happens in that cutscene, but just in case Cody is watching the stream or ends up watching it later, so I'll probably just have to text him and don't watch it. I might not talk about it, I don't know. I'll talk to you about it in like some other time, like in a party or whatever, because it's kind of complicated, but it's really good. I enjoy it. But yeah, dude, this DLC season is gonna be wild. Like, I just can't wait. All I know is I hope they don't go to Ether to Chaos. It's not that I dislike the Ether story, I just feel they already wrapped up the Ether story. Like, they already, like, they didn't, obviously. But they had it wrapped up in, like, they put it in brackets in BO3, and they just kinda, like, yeah, no, we're gonna keep going. I guess they're gonna give us a more satisfying ending in the Ether story, I suppose, but still, it's just a matter of, I don't care about the Ether story anymore. We've had this for 10 years. Like, I think it's 10 years at this point. Like, I want to meet this new crew, because this new crew, like, no matter how you chop it up, this new crew is the best, like, iteration of, like, Treyarch zombie crews that isn't, like, Ultimus or Premise. Like, when it's just a brand new cast of characters, you know, it is the best version of that. Because, let alone, they're pretty damn funny, for the most part, depending on who you play as. Shot's probably the worst Blade Lucas person for me. Oh yeah, oh absolutely. Scarlet's the best character. She's awesome. A lot of people say she's a bitch, but I'm like, that's fine. She's just has character. But yeah, it's like this crew. They did a really good job writing them because for the most part with Treyarch, they either focus heavily on the story, or they like make them just try to make them funny.
Guns work just fine.
No, we ain't no. We're not starting this debate, Ian. We're not going there. Let's just leave it a couple months ago, eh? Let's just leave it there, please. Leave it back in August. Or September, I think.
This bullet supply situation is dire.
But like yeah, like they just did a really good job writing the crew. I really enjoy them because it's one of those things that they didn't focus too heavily on comedy, they didn't focus too heavily on story, and when they did both together, they worked out. Like, that's what made the Primus characters, that's what made a lot of people like the Primus characters, because, like, less so in Origins, but more down the line, like in BO3, they're sort of comedic, and they have a good plot line going for them, therefore, they liked them, you know? And knowing that, they kind of the idea of having a pretty funny crew and a good story, bam, that makes them a phenomenal crew in my eyes. If they can like do both, then just props. That's what all the new crew are different. Oh yeah, it's so happy to meet a new cast, especially because like the way they explain
I need more room to operate.
The way Blundell explained it, which is really good, is like with the Ether storyline, they might not be the best guys, but they're trying to save the universe, you know? Well, Richtoft's a little bit more selfish and doesn't want to die, but like that's kind of what their end goal is. They're trying to save the universe once and for all, once and for all. But this crew, their ideals are a little bit more selfish, you know? Like Scarlet, for instance, and like they're not good people either. Scarlet, for instance, like, yeah, she's an engineer, she's a good person, but the only reason she's rescuing her dad is literally because like he ruined her life. Like that's literally it. Like she just ran off to go like hunt air quotes myths and like fantasies or whatever, which you now find out really isn't the case. They're like literal, like real things. But I mean, that's Scarlet. With Shaw, he's a drug addict. Like, I don't know if you picked up on that, but he is a drug. Like, that's not me hating on people that drug people. Like, that's kind of like his character. And, like, in 9, it's revealed that once Alistair runs off, he was supposed to raise Scarlet, but he didn't raise her. She had to be raised by, like, nuns and shit. She had to go to, like, different, like, homeless schools and stuff like that. Like, kind of what her childhood was because Shaw didn't feel like raising her. Bruno literally massacred a big group of people because he was part of the French Legion and then eventually joined the military. Like he is certainly not a good dude, you know. Like he has a quote on 9 where he talks about how like on a lot of his missions he has this motto: no no men, no women, no children, no animals. Everything has to die. So it's like he's not a good guy. But the thing, the really good thing about Bruno though, he's not an asshole. He's very PTSD stricken. He's trying to move forward from his past. And it's a really beautiful narrative for a character like him, because like him and Scarlet get along because like Scarlet understands him in the way that he's like is trying to move forward, but it's just really hard for him, and like that's why they're absolute friends the whole thing. And then Diego, dear Macaulay, he is a fun character nonetheless. His big thing about like Diego is he is a womanizing Mexican spy. And it's like, you know, which is a really cool concept for a character. I'm not saying he's a bad character by any means. It's amusing, he's a womanizer, it's a fun character to have in zombies. But like, he literally takes advantage of people. He literally will like lie about things he's done just to like trick women into liking him so he can get them like dealt with. He uses people. He's not a good guy. But at the same time though, we really understand that he's not a bad guy either. He's just doing what he has to do. Like, he's not a terrible human being like Bruno was. Or it's not like he's a drug addict like Shaw. Or it's not like he's literally trying to save Alistair because, like, her family. That's the only reason. Like, he's literally trying. Interesting case where he's not really a bad guy. He's just kind of not exactly a good guy either. So Diego Nicoli's a really fun character in that way. Like, will Scarlet even find her dad? Honestly, I don't... How I feel about the whole Scarlet finding her dad thing, and now that I'm a little done with that rant, I bet she will, and there's two things that will happen, or two things will either happen, right? They'll either go down the trope-like thing where the priest, like, on the last map, they go to get Alistair, and then when they go to pick him up, the priest turns him and turns him into some sort of super zombie, right? Like, that's definitely a possibility because we've seen that time and time again. I'm really getting tired of it at this point, so I don't want to see that happen. However, the more fun option is they do get him, you know? Like, they find him, they save him, but at this point, there is just so much shit going on, they can't, like, they can't, like, alright, we got Alistair Rhodes, let's just get out of here and never fight zombies again. No, they're gonna save him, and they're like, well, we're stuck in this shit now, we gotta stay. Like, that is the kind of plot I want them to go with in the story. And if they go that route, then props, like, Treyarch, like, thank you, like, it's one of those things that I would be really excited if they go down that way, because then, if they really wanted to, they could pull, like, a Willard Wyler, like, Alistair Rhodes has, like, some sort of, like, special thing where you can, like, select his character at DLC 4 and, like, use him on all the maps, where he's just has a super overpowered item, or he's just, like, kind of like a new character to play as, so it's not just the same core. Like, that's what I would really love to see then go with the Chaos Star. Like, it's perfect. It would be just such a fun read. But, yeah. What if there is kind of a third option where he's dead when they find him? He's not a zombie, he's not, like, saved, he's just dead. Like, they find out where he's at, go to save him, and find his corpse. And it's also a possibility, which wouldn't be bad writing either, it's just not, per se, what I would want to see. So, yeah, that's kind of my big theory on it. But, yeah, it's guaranteed they're going to find him in some shape, way, or form. I just don't know what that shape, way, or form is yet. Oh, shield out. And needless to say, in case you haven't caught on, I'm far more interested in the Chaos story than I am in the Ether one. Not that the Ether one's bad, but it's not with the new story, I just don't really care about the old one anymore. Like, we know the end game of the Ether story now, so it's kind of not really fun. And we have a general idea from the League 5 cutscene, which I won't really go into, on like how they're going to do the map. So it's not really exciting to like look into be like, I wonder where they're gonna go. Like, it's kind of obvious. Oh, 100%. The Chaos story is not done. The Ether story, like the Dempsey, Ristopper, Theo, and Nikolai, they're gonna be done in this game. Like, this is their last game because we have their end game, and you know, they're just gonna wrap their story up so they can just hammer it home the Chaos for real. Because I don't think Linda wants to work on the Ether story anymore, you know? Because the whole point, like the only reason they continued the Ether story in the first place is because they wanted to wrap it up. You know? So I don't think, like, that was literally the whole point of BO3, trying to explain everything that, what's-his-face just left on the table without explaining. So,
you will not
yeah,
defeat
this is
us
definitely
here.
going to be the Ether story's last game. There's no way they can expand upon it, unless they were to do, like, the Transit Crew or something. That's the only way I can see them doing it. Ooh, oh, I need a drink of water. That rant made me super thirsty. Jesus. Oh, by the way, I'm definitely not Prestige 4 level 30, I promise. I promise I'm not Prestige 4 level 30.
Always
I am higher ranked than all the big characters right now, a lot of the smaller ones. Probably one of the highest legit ranks that I usually play to get much
more bullets, more bloodshed. This is my life.
You know.
Guns from wars,
Yeah, this is gonna
bullets
be a
from
good
nowhere.
season. Man,
I think I know
I wasn't a
exactly
huge fan of World War
when my
II
life
zombies.
stopped making
Nonetheless,
sense.
like, I've talked to Cody about this before. The zombies team on World War II, they got a little gypped, right? Because they didn't get enough, like, from the studio, they didn't get enough backing for the people. They had, like, what, like 7 to 10 people working on their zombie team? And like, if you take that into account, they didn't really do a bad job. It's just they didn't have enough hands-on work to really make it as good as it could have been. Which, you know, whatever. So I'm hoping with like their next game, they can actually like step things up a bit. Like maybe get some more hands on deck, because it could like. Here's the thing about World War II, right? It had and has potential. Like, it does. You can always get really good. I'm level 40, but I think I'm going to be level 55 for a while because ranking up again. Well, Cameron is a good dev. It's just the team is small. Yeah, 100%. Like, it's, like, I'm like, when I complain about World War II, right, it's not because I'm just, like, being an ignorant bastard who's just like, oh, they're just terrible developers. Because I understand they have a small team, and it's not their fault. They got gypped. But I just feel that we can't really excuse them. You know, we can't just not point out what they did wrong in World War II because of their small team, you know? So, like, we have to take into account that, like, they did some, like, messed up things that they did eventually fix towards the end of the game, I will admit. But I just feel that they need to work on stuff. Like, for instance, I feel the armor system was okay, they just need to nerf the price. Like, next game, keep the armor system the way it is. Don't make it up to 10,000 points. Like, that's, like, fix number 1. Fix number 2, do double pack punch, you know? That'd be, like, number 2. Number 3, maybe, like, change up the zombies a little more than just being the same guys with one new one every new map, or every map, you know? That one kind of bugged me a little bit, that we had the same zombies over and over again, like, especially if nobody liked the zombies, you know? They kind of ruined the experience. Oh yeah, 100%. It did get better towards the end of the game. Like, DLC 3 was a bit iffy for me, just because I think, like, the fact that Easter egg is kind of cringy. But, like, towards, like, DLCs, like, 2 and 4, like, which I haven't played DLC 4 from what I saw, were, like, the best 2 DLCs on their game. Like, DLC 3 could have been better if they would have actually done a map, not really, not that I hate the torture path, per se, but I just feel it could have been better. Like, Easter egg-wise, it could have been way better. Okay. So it's like, with the progress they made towards the end of the game, right? And then hopefully with like new developers on board for their next game, and then with like all of the stuff that like us as the Zombies fan base like don't like, and we kind of like kill them, I feel their next game, whatever it will be, as long as they continue it, if they, the biggest flop, like the biggest failure that they could possibly do is in that storyline. Like, alright, it's done, we're not doing it again, we're going to do Zombies again, we're just going to make a new one. That would be the biggest mistake they could make. So they need to just stand up and own it and move forward. Like, yeah, it's like, their storyline for World War II was amazing. No matter how you saw it, like, yeah, the cutscenes were pretty trash, but like, the storyline behind everything, it was good. It was a good story. It was just, there was so much else wrong with the game that it was kind of hard to do it. So it's like, keep that storyline going, keep that crew going, just work on the gameplay mechanics, refine the, like, rough edges, you know? And it would be a flawless game. Like, it could easily get that good. The biggest mistake would Raven. Yeah. 100%. Like, let Cameron Dayton keep doing zombies. Like, I do not hate Cameron Dayton. I do not hate their zombie studio. Like, it may seem like it sometimes, and I complain about them a lot, but my complaint isn't just to, like, put down Sledgehammer. It's to, like, hey, here's your issues, and you really gotta work on these. Like, yeah, this is for the better of your game. Like, I don't want to see your game suffer. It's like, don't get me wrong, like, I enjoyed having, like, a year to play Fortnite last year. Like, that's a really good time. But it's one of those things that I want to be able to keep playing zombies. You know, I want to enjoy zombies over and over again. Because I would think I would have been in Zombies game this year. Like, I wouldn't want to, like, I would be bored of BO4, but that's not the case. I'm still 2 or 3 weeks later having an absolute blast on this game. It is not that, like, air quotes, oh, we're gonna get bored of zombies. It's a matter of, we just need to have, like, good zombies every time for us not to get bored, you know? It's like with IW, I had a blast, I still have a blast on IW. It's amazing, you know? And then, like, I didn't really care for BO3, I didn't really care for World War II, but, like, BO4 is amazing. Yes, it has issues, because all games do, I'm not gonna say it doesn't, but BO4 Zombies is amazing. It is fun, it is a good time, and I can hop on every single day to play, man. Like, I literally have about 5 days played on this game already. Well, with World War II, I had maybe 11 by the end of, like, the DLC season. So it's like, and we pretty much know IW2, IW Zombies 2 will be really, like, really good. So no matter what, right, these two games, BO4, IW2, will guarantee to have 2 good years of zombies, right? Like, it's a guarantee. Yeah, exactly. Like, at least we have Treyarch and IW. Like, we have a guaranteed 2 really good years of zombies to go through. Because BO4 Zombies is very promising. No matter how bad the rest of the DLC season sucks, right? 9 Voyager and Classified, like, I don't know how you feel about Classified, I haven't really played it, like, at all, but, like, from what I can tell, it's really fun. Are amazing. Like, Blood of the Dead is pretty trash, in my opinion, but I mean, I'll talk about that. But, like, 9 Voyager and Classified are amazing maps. Even if the DLC season sucks, I can always come back and play them. You know, like, literally, like if I had World War II downloaded right now, I could still be able to hop on and play, like, the Final Right in the Darkest Shore. Like, I had a good time with those maps. I still like them. But it's like, you know, but it's just one of those things that I'm just happy with where we are now in Zombies. No matter how bad the DLC season sucks, we still have 3 good maps off launch. And then we're going to get a free map soon. I don't know if you heard about that, but it's pretty much more or less like confirmed that we're getting a free Zombies map before DLC 1 comes out. I'm gonna go on Zombies Overload. Like, you thought there was, like, Zombies Overload before? Yeah, no. You ain't seen nothing yet. But dude, it's about to get hardcore. And I'm bummed. I'm excited.
Bruno will not go down.
All I hope is DLC 4 is like, I could just wipe you from existence and just send them back to, like, random, and then it's like, yeah, there. And then, dude, like, comments pop up. What noise? Yeah, it's ridiculous. Like, you know, and if you think about it, like, we're getting a free, like, well, it still could not happen. You know, I'm not gonna say it's confirmed, like, Treyarch came out and confirmed it, but it looks very promising. Then people will leak the Chronicles. I'm talking about that. So it's like, it looks very, very promising. But with, like, we have, even if we don't get that, we have the 4 maps soft launch, we have the guaranteed 4 DLCs, then we're getting Zombies Chronicles 2, which are going to have maps that I actually really want to have remastered. Like, I really want to play Trans remastered, I really want to play Dire Eyes remastered, I really want to play Buried remastered. And they can still remaster Mob of the Dead 5, like, it's not like they can't do it, because, like, a lot of people are saying, oh, they really can't do it now because they've already, like, remastered it. Not really, because Mob of the Dead is not the same map as Blood of the Dead. They play completely differently. Classified is not the same map as 5. They play pretty much completely differently. So it's like one of those things that they can still bring them back. You know, I'm down. Because I really enjoy Mob of the Dead, but Blood of the Dead is a joke. Like, if Zombies Chronicles 2 has Mob of the Dead, I'll play it.
This is an arena. There should be ammo everywhere.
And then, like, I have this theory going around. They've confirmed that they're not doing 2 maps of DLC, sadly. But, like, my big theory is because they're gonna probably try to keep the maps equal to Zombies Chronicles 2. I'm thinking we're gonna get 8 maps, or 8 DLCs. And not counting Chronicles 2, of course. And, like, how they would do it is now they've changed the exclusivity from a month to 7 days. They will still drop DLCs during IW, but since it's 7 days now, they'll drop it a month before the DLC for IW drops, right? So it'd be like, let's say DLC 1 for IW comes out in January. They could drop, like, DLC 5 with Black Ops 4 in December, you know? It would kind of hurt. It might hurt Infinity Ward sales, but it really wouldn't, though. Because it's like, at the end of the day, Infinite Warfare has a huge fan base. Treyarch has a huge fan base. People love zombies, and when they have like 2 DLCs coming out back to back with zombies, they're gonna buy them. You know? And then like Sledgehammer's next game, if it's not something that doesn't do so hot, we'll still have DLCs for Infinite Warfare dropping, you know? It is a brilliant idea to make sure the maps stay just about equal without having to worry about like making there be less maps for each storyline. I feel like it will impact Infinity Ward and Sledgehammer badly though, because BO4 will have so much content. Nah, I don't think so. I genuinely don't think so. I think Infinity Ward for sure will be fine. It's like, that's where things will like be different, because what you gotta understand about Infinity Ward and Infinite Warfare is the thing that made Infinite Warfare so special for a lot of people is people wanted to watch it. People enjoyed it, you know? Like, they enjoyed it from the beginning. That's where people like Damon that game, like, kind of popped out of, not really popped out of nowhere, but like, kind of popped out of nowhere, and kind of rose the group. It was like, hey, you know what, come on, let's go. Like, you guys want to see Infinite Warfare? I'll give you Infinite Warfare. And Damon that game, like, I don't know if you really have seen, like, him tweeting, but like, he literally tweeted, like, I think it was yesterday, the video boards are, like, great and all, but think about it, we're about to have Infinite Warfare 2 information, like, dropping in about 6 months. And, like, he is excited, and once Infinite Warfare 2 comes out, you bet your ass I'm playing Infinite Warfare 2 over BO4. Like, not that, like, BO4 is bad, it's my favorite Treyarch zombies experience by far, but it's like, Infinite Warfare is my baby. I love Infinite Warfare to death, I love Lee Roth, I love their maps, like, their next zombies game will be amazing. So I will play it over BO4. BO4 is bad, but it's new, good stuff, you know? And that's where I'm really excited for IW, you know, whatever.
An empty weapon is an opportunity to find a better one. One with
Hold on a couple seconds, I gotta confirm. This training spot is really good, not gonna lie. It has a pretty good gun on the wall right here, so you're really not too far away. I could technically use the Maddox as well, but that's kinda
empty.
Can't wait for IW2. Yeah, dude, IW2 is gonna be a wild, wild ride. And we even think we already know who our next special character is, celebrity character. It's looking like it's gonna be Tony Hawk's skateboarder, because recently Lee Roth actually followed Tony Hawk, which if you know anything about Lee Roth following like big celebrities, right, you will understand that when he does that, that's kind of a tease towards the fact, hey, guess what? This guy is probably going to be your celebrity character. He did that for Kevin Smith. He did that for Pam Grier. The RF training spot. I was there to into my conversation. Like, he did that with Pam Grier. He did that with Elvira. Like, he did that with us. Oh shit, I just got 4 comments. Yeah, Tony Hawk, that's gonna be a really fun one. Especially because if you think about it, like, Lee Ross's first game working with, like, you know, I think it was his first game that he really worked on was one of the skate games, like Tony Hawk skate games. So it's like, him doing, especially knowing that's kind of like Infinity Ward the Crew, them doing that was such a throwback. Like, I feel like it worked. Like, what, it'd be like a 1990s, 2000s map? It would be awesome, dude. It would be kind of like I can imagine like there's like an area of the map where it's like a skate park. Like, it would be so wild. Turn around. Tony Hawk, what can we do with him and how? He would just be another celebrity that was cast in a movie, because Tony Hawk has been in movies before, I'm pretty sure. I gotta double check. And it's like, ultimately, like, I'd be down for Tony Hawk, because like, I had seen him doing some sort of like skateboarding map. Or not like a skateboarding map, but like there'd be like a skate park a part of the map. Like, it'd be like some sort of like town or like city or whatever. And like there's just an area of the map where you can like skateboard. Dude, imagine skateboarding zombies. It would look like they're roller skaters, but they're on skateboards. Dude, that I didn't even think of that. That would be insane. I mean, like the music they would play, they'd have some like rap in there. They'd have like early 2000s, late 1990s rock. Maybe a little bit of hip hop in there. Oh my god, it'd be so good, dude. I need to pause the game for a minute. Oh, 100% they're doing errors again. There's no doubt in my mind they're doing that. Dude, but... skateboarding zombies. I didn't even think of that. I didn't even think of that until just now. That would be amazing. Like, I can just, like, see in the trailer now, like, you can just kind of, like, you know, you're kind of going through the trailer, and then all of a sudden you see, like, somebody riding on a skateboard, and you, like, see the, like, foot kicking in, doing the skateboarding thing, and then it'll pan up, and it's just, like, that zombie just riding on a skateboard towards you. Oh my god, that would be amazing! Dude, Infinity Ward, like, hire me, please. I have good ideas for this.
The only thing more dangerous than all
I bet. Oh my god, that'd be... I can't fucking wait now. Holy, dude, can BO4 be done now? Yeah, it'd be like Challenge Shuffle, but it'd be like skaters. It'd be so cool. It would be so fucking cool. Like, please, Infinity Ward. Please, like, hire me. I will help you. I will make this happen, okay? I will tweet at Lee Ross, like, buddy, I have an idea for you. And then, oh my god, it'd be so cool, dude. And maybe there'd be, like, some sort of, like, call me crazy, there could be, like, some sort of, like, skateboarding wonder weapon or something, skateboard base. Oh my god. Oh, what if there's, like, a trap where it's, like, there's, like, one of them, like, skateboarding ramps, and, like, you turn on, like, all the skateboards that kind of, like, fly down through it, and it kills all the zombies? Dude, oh my god, it would be so cool. Lee Ross? Yeah, I got you. I can do that. That's what I love about Infinite Warfare 2, right? It has so much potential. They could do what, like, literally... With the Chaos Story, they can do whatever the hell they want, right? But with Infinite Warfare 2, they can literally... one of those, like... oh, we can go where we want. No. They like, Infinity Ward can go wherever they want, whenever they want, and do whatever they want. Like, it's amazing. It's like, they can, this could happen. Like, that's the craziest thing. They made those zombies.
Look what you made. Look.
And like, oh, and 100%, I think we talked about this ages ago, but Infinite Warfare 2 is going to be Pandora's Box. They're going to, it's not guaranteed or anything. That's kind of my head theory right now, because when I was looking at Pandora's Box for Fortnite Season 5, Pandora's Box actually wasn't really a box. It was more like a jar. And if you pay attention to Infinite Warfare, what is the thing you put the soul key in once you get Director's Cut? A soul jar. Pandora's Box. They could easily go there. And now that they didn't have a stop, please, they could be like, yeah, let's do it. Pandora's Box, why not? It would be awesome. Like, I'm just, dude, I'm gonna have to stream some IW soon. Holy shit! I like, oh. Maybe Willard Wyler could be just like a playable character right off the bat, where like would beat like a certain Easter egg in the night, not the main Easter egg. Main Easter egg could beat Tony Hawk, obviously, but then like do like another side quest or whatever that would give you Willard. That'd be really cool, because Willard's one of the good guys now. Well, not really now. He's always one of the good guys, but you know, he's officially a good guy. Dude, oh my god, Ghosts and Skulls, man. Wait, get it wild. And it's like that was one of my big issues, like going back to our World War II conversation, but I'm still kind of talking about Infinite Warfare here. My big issue with World War II is there was just not a whole lot of Easter eggs. There was like the main Easter egg, sometimes the classic PPSH Easter egg, and like maybe one or two, like maybe one more. But like in every Infinite Warfare map, there was a guaranteed delete, right? There was a guaranteed main Easter egg, there was a guaranteed Ghosts and Skulls, and there was a guaranteed music Easter egg, and they had side Easter eggs alongside it. Like, they had, for instance, from Challenge Shuffle, they had, like, those three Easter eggs, the Ghosts and Skulls, the main, they had the Easter egg song. But then they also had the, what is it, the Fantastic Easter egg, which is one of my favorite Easter eggs ever, like, please, I want to design that again. Like, they had, like, the Fantastic Easter egg. they had like the phones, like every phone had like its own little Easter egg to go like north side was, so they had all the buildables, they had all the like they had like Wonder Weapon quests. It was like so Infinite Warfare definitely like the Treyarch, of course they can literally do whatever they want. But like Infinite Warfare is, you know, there's 3 Easter eggs. So you know there are 3 Easter eggs you gotta hunt off launch. And they have double pack punch. Yeah, dude, IW2, dude. I can't wait now. Like, I was super excited anyways, but now that I'm just kind of like talking through my theories, it makes me realize how much more excited I am for this game. Like, it makes me realize how excited I truly am. I can't wait. It's like,
it is getting crowded here.
oh my god.
I need more room.
Infinity Ward, new variants again. I beg you, Infinity Ward. Like 2 variants of like of some sort that I want to come back is the Mauler Sentinel and the UDM Stalker. Some shape, way, or form, I want them back. Because like they're like just so fun. Like UDM Stalker less so, but everybody's like, yo, Infinity Ward, hook stuff with Sentinel. Like, and the thing is, like, Zombies mission teams was in the code for something that they wanted to do later on in IW, and they just never got around to it. So IW Zombies mission teams for like IW Zombies 2, they could do that. Like this kind of Zombies exclusive variants that like you gotta grind the shit out of zombies for it. I'm gonna be grinding it anyways. So you give us Zombies mission teams, like, dude, I'm gonna have so much stuff to do. Like I'm gonna have like Easter eggs, I'm gonna have Ghost and Skulls, I'm gonna have music Easter eggs, I'm gonna have like Wonder Weapons, double pack a punch, I'm gonna have freaking
no more tigers.
Oh my god. Wait. Especially if you think about it. Yeah, they had an amazing custom. Yeah. Like, they did customization perfectly for zombies, right? Like, Treyarch has done customization really, really good for zombies, but I feel like I almost feel this purpose system, although I really like it, I don't want to see, like, it's something I don't want to see across all the games, you know? I prefer this. Oh, 100%. 100%. That's not even a debate. IW double pack is, like, very balanced and very fun. It's not like, the best part about it is it's a guaranteed, like, mini quest for you to do. IW Zombies is so much potential. And especially with the, like, the fan base that it grew, especially right there at the end, like, they're not done. Just, like, everybody thought they were gonna be done with, like, this Zombies after, oh no, this. Okay, well, that was right. Anyway, so everybody thought they were gonna be done. Nah. After that fan base they just grew, they aren't gonna stop zombies. Especially because more people are into their zombies than anybody ever was for Extinction. Like, and they can always do Extinction too. Like I was talking to Tony about this. I think I might have told you. Maybe like similar to how they have rush mode on BO4. Maybe like a side where you can do is Extinction mode, where it's like, it's still the zombies map, but there's no more zombies in it. Play it like classic Extinction. Like, that would be really fun. And like, it would kind of give the Extinction players what they want, it would give the freaking zombies players what they want, and it would make people bitch about what they should do on like Twitch. Okay. It up, or they could pull a World War II with the Extinction, like, whatever, the Extinction boys, the cryptids. And like, the cryptids are like the different types of boss zombies. Like, they're the guaranteed boss zombies in every single map. Like, you're guaranteed to have like a typical cryptid for dogs. You're guaranteed to have like a rhino or whatever as a Brutus type figure. And then they'd have a bunch of other zombies as well to go along with it. Like, they'd have like the skateboarding zombies. They'd have like the kind of like the in-between special zombies they did, kind of like the cops from Spaceland, the ninjas from Shaolin. Oh my god, the blue boys from Beast from Beyond. Yeah, like so. There's just so much shit they can do. And especially if like Infinite Warfare keeps the classic zombies experience, kinda. Because like, everybody's complaining with like IW Zombies, like, oh, it's copying Treyarch. yeah, now that Treyarch's doing this, if they keep like how IW zombies worked in the first place, like to keep Chug, to keep all the perks, you know, all that, this is kind of all over the map like OG like zombies, it will give the fans everything they could want. Because Treyarch zombies, they're innovating like people want. Infinite Warfare Zombies is gonna give us the kind of nostalgia feel of like just the perks, you know, like we don't, like we will have Juggernaut, we'll have Quick Revive, we'll have Stanley, we'll have all of those, and then like World War II, like it has a solid story that like anybody can really pick up and follow. It's not too entirely complicated. Like, I'm such a zombie plus, so I don't care. I don't care what it is.
Famous champion reduced to mindless fury.
Now that I've hyped myself up after the stream, we're gonna have to start an IW stream. Holy hell. Play some attack or something. I need IW zombies in my life right now.
Did you see Claude?
Actually, probably not. I'm trying to hit Prestige 5 by Tuesday. But still, I mean, man. You hear that, boys? If you have an IW zombie stream coming in the future, hopefully the near future, I cannot confirm that. Also, I don't know if you knew about this, but me, Cody, and my buddy Amon, we got the 92 done days ago. It's pretty hype.
You can keep coming.
Because Cody is trying to stay particularly blind from like Easter egg, like cutscenes and all that, and it's really fun watching his reaction towards tonight in the cutscene, so I won't say just in case you haven't seen it. Right, there we go. Forest Tortoise. Okay.
This bullet supply situation is dire.
Now back to the whole point of this stream real quick before I like continue ranting about how amazing I had a few zombies, because I could do a whole stream on that on my own. But about like this training spot, I would give this, like, if I had the Wonder Weapon and I was rocking the Strike with like, or not the Strike, the whatever the gun is, with like all attachments and like, you know, whatever, this would be a 10 out of 10 training spot. Now, of course, since I'm not rocking all attachments, it's not as good as it could be, but I mean, it's still good.
Yes,
I mean, like, it's definitely a harder place to train than upstairs, but you don't gotta worry about fire. The spawn's really fast, so if you're gonna have the Wonder Weapon, you can... Oh, I thought that zombie was dabbing for a second there. I was with a cringe sword, okay.
The only thing more dangerous than cold.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Jesus, I saw the end. Oh my lord. Well, now that I didn't die, yeah. Yeah, this would definitely be a 10 out of 10. You're gonna have to work a little harder for it, but I mean, it's better than having to get screwed over by the fire. I gotta take a breath. I like stopped breathing for a minute or two there. That was a 30-second box. Well, this is gonna rain. I'm getting my trainer shut down.
I grow weary of sending you back to it.
Shield. No, I just like Ireland a little bit. Yeah, towards the end, of course. Because I've been playing so much time, I've really been winning the amounts I've played. Like, this stuff needs to set up, nice and trainable. Fun Easter egg.
None of you are a match for me. But all of you, that is another story. My friends, do not let me become like this poor creature. You tried more, but there is no reward.
something I'd like to see out of IW Zombies too. Like, you know, I'm gonna go back to that topic. Because, like, literally, since they can do what they want, I'd like to see some sort of, like, a more extended upon, city map. Like, challenge us with the city map, yeah. But I mean, I want, like, a big city map, you know, like, Spaceland size. I really thought the moves were oh, you did comment. Shit, I don't even know if you sent that. Oh yeah, no, the moves is terrible. I'm ranking it up right now because there is an attachment that can make it like a one-shot kill apparently, so that's pretty exciting. Dude, all the zombies just swarmed that drop. Wait, was there gonna drop? I'm seeing things. Yeah, I think we'll buff the nose at some point. I wouldn't put that fair quite yet. But like, something I like to see out of Infinite Warfare 2 Zombies is like, yeah, like that city map that I just brought up. Which I think the city map would be really good for like the skate park. I think it'd be a good way they could do it. They already did an amusement park. I already kind of did a camp. They did like the road zone. Again, something where I was just bad. I just don't really want to see it again right away. They already did a space map, kind of. I mean, what they always could do is if they don't, if they could say, okay, sorry, I just sneezed. What I suppose they could do is, if they didn't want to go with Aerith again, which I think I'd like them to go with Aerith again. I know a lot of people didn't like that, but it was really fun getting like literally a new plane to map every single time. If they don't do Aerith again, they can always make the city map, like, they bring back the theater from Beast from Beyond, right, like that whole area, but like then they expand upon everything. Just like everything like in the city is opened up. You just kind of like run around the city and you gotta find a way to break out. That'd be a good way they can go. Like that's kind of my first theory back when I was writing down my official like Infinite Warfare like zombie storyline thing, which I have to find that notebook somewhere. But like I really need to make a video on that. There's a whole lot of shit that people like don't talk about. That gets something to do. If they go with Aerith, oh, what if maybe like a cowboy one? I don't think we've already done like we have Barry in like BO2, but literally though, low key, I think the cowboy map would be awesome. Like, dude, what if they got what's his face? I can't think of his name right now. Oh my god, I can't think of his name right now. But he was like an old like cowboy actor, an old guy now. I think he's. I have to look him up. Somehow I don't know who he is. But yeah, they could do like some sort of cowboy map. That'd be really exciting. I wouldn't mind them like. Actually, I don't want to see a ship map from him. Low key, we've already seen so many ship maps. I don't really want to see it again. Not that like I dislike them. I'm just with World War II, we had the one from the Torture Path, and BO4 we have Void of Despair. I don't really want to see it right away. Like a ship can be a part of the map. But I don't want to see the map. I know when I have the idea, I'm gonna like freak out. It's gonna be like
another shock trooper. They must be committing themselves. Select. Shock.
What?
Anyone really? Except for Diego.
Can somebody explain what just happened?
I have died before. I am in no hurry to do so again.
Well, not a revives, boys. Okay. I didn't get hit there, did I? I don't think I did. Well. That sucks.
The whole body is clenching like a cramp from head to toe. My weapon is nearly as empty as Diego's brain. Only a coward hides his face, destroyer. Perhaps I should learn to throw axes. No, guns work just fine.
Max ammo.
Guns from wars, bullets from nowhere.
Shit.
I think I know exactly when my life stopped making sense.
Okay, Loki, hold on. Since I've already lost, like, I'm not going to be able to go much further because I'm not a revive. So actually, I probably can't go further, but you know, I want to test something out. I have the Bowie knife right now. I'm gonna pop the sword play. I'm gonna.
Okay, my feels aren't going to work already.
Really? That's actually stupid. Like the Bowie knife starts being a 2-hit on around 10, so technically should it be a 1-hit to 50? Or a 1-hit to, it'd be 9 times 5. Should be a 1-hit to around 45, I don't... Well? Huh. Swordplay's not then. Okay, I'm not using the scalpel gun anymore.
Never liked crowds.
Waiting on that comment to pop up on the screen.
Fireworks and
Nice.
over here, you dumb ox!
That's why I've been dumb.
I would offer you a check, but I would have to
Or might
put the legs of that
chat
too.
on my screen also.
Care how many of you come. Who knows what's going on?
31.
Good. Come on. Over here. Who were you?
Hello.
Did you see glory in the arena? Look what you've become. Next, the tigers will wear armor.
I think it's been doing it with
I am suspicious, but everything seems too good to be true. It is getting crowded here. I need more room to operate. These screamers keep trying to provoke me, and it keeps working.
Oh, I'm not even doing it. They're over here, thank you.
Mieux de all get it done.
Ugh. This is a Twitch, so I didn't have to, like, not listen to music. It's kind of something to listen to in the background, but I digress.
Certainly we're in a hurry to die.
They need to buff the Mozu so bad. Holy lord. Not very good right now. Burned out.
Tastes like cognac, mixed with some tears of
There's my
torture.
hips.
Damn it!
And
I cannot keep track of them all.
oh, fire on our right up here. I wonder if I could try to build a one right now. See how well that goes. So I might just go around with max affinity around 30.
That can't be done. Look what you made me do. I may be a big target, but I also hit back harder.
Carpenter.
Well, I'm ranking up on solos too now. I need to nerf the XP again.
If you have the tools, use them. I am grateful Shaw makes these elixirs, but I refuse to sign this release form.
I'm still watching, but I'm just focusing on my game. Oh yeah, Sid, don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it.
Not again. Who took all my bullets?
I'm just trying to keep myself alive right for the rest of the round because I don't have a shield.
At least they go down quick. All the armor in the world could not save you.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna pop one of my 14 other sword flays real quick. Hold on.
Click, click, click. How I despise that sound.
Oh, I really need to go get Mozu ammo. I'm gonna try to max the fucker out the scans. I'm definitely thinking. Can you not tell me?
No ammo! But this is an arena! There should be ammo everywhere!
Oh, I went in the wrong direction.
Okay, I no longer feel sorry for these striped horrors.
Ooh. Let's hit round 40, that's my goal right now. I want to go one more round, at least.
Only a coward hides his face.
I'll play some match with Voids actually, so I can have a little more of the stream than just
Over here, Mother. Leave us someone.
go for a round play on Voids too. Get some comfortable idea. Video for on stream.
That is... I must confess.
Ooh, Jim.
Problems are ended, Gladiator. Wish I could say the same for you.
Sword. This would be a terrible option. Well, then again, I'm not getting here at the hard part.
Quiet.
Sword finish, so.
And your pain.
Yeah, how much of it about this strategy is going to be picked up by Glitching Queen as well? She's going to steal it in the video. They're like, oh, best train spot on 9. After she stole my shell and simple strategy, I wouldn't put her behind her. I don't know if you use that video with that actually. I have to check that out after the stream. laser's not doing too terrible though. For how bad I actually thought it was, it's actually not doing that bad. Especially like with no attachments. I feel like you land that attachments on it and then the attachment that gives like pretty much a one-shot, one kill. I think it would be pretty useful.
Alright.
Oh, hello, I didn't think spawning in this round.
Not where it needs to end up like you. Is this the fate that awaits me?
Max ammo.
My calculations of how much XP I'm getting, I should be able to get about like 40 to 50 here today. Which should guarantee my prestige by Tuesday. How much I play tomorrow. Granted, I can take a nap at school now due to me having a first year to study on. Yay!
That is another story.
I guess I also could take a nap and find thank you, speaking if I did that, so, I probably shouldn't.
Javier, let that be an example for the others. You are like a pack of dogs trying to pull down a bull. The bull will not cooperate. Modern farms. No, guns work just fine.
Get trapped What was that? Oh, it might have been a... Oh, it wasn't anything. There goes the... Stayed up till 5 o'clock, I woke up at 10 green. I might try this, it looks really good. Yeah. This is the first time I really tried the strategy. It's good, especially if you have the wonder weapon, and you have like a... Or if you're like... If you're doing this and you have the instant headshot on the Mozu, yeah, this is like a real easy strat. Now, like, up top where the spawn is really nice and open, which is pretty easy to train at, but the fire kind of makes things annoying. Because, like, you get a certain fire type round if it sucks. Here you don't gotta worry about that. You just gotta worry about, like, not getting stuck and having Victoria Swords. Well, not Victoria Swords would be a terrible training spot, so make sure you have that on when you try it.
This one down.
I have a few training strategies I want to test out on Voyage and Despair as well. There's one that literally nobody uses and it's so good. I'd say, well, more trainable than the K57 strat everybody uses, but I mean, the K57 is just a better gun than what's in there, so that's kind of a iffy area to really debate about. And also, you train K57 with shields right there, I suppose, is really useful, but if you could, your shield won't break.
A good man is cornering me. This unit supply situation is dire.
My finger is starting to hurt so much by pressing R1 as much as I am today. I typically use full auto weapons, but today I'm like, yeah, no, I'm gonna use the Mozu, which is literally a standing weapon. Do it around 40 with it.
If I had such destructive power in my youth, Paris would lie in cinders.
Don't mind me, such savagery. Yeah, please figure it.
No more tigers.
Ooh. Then again, I do have one training spot that nobody uses, and it's really good for, like, training, and there's, like, a weapon with high ammo and a decent amount of damage. I might try that one out on stream, I don't know. Quadring isn't bad, he's actually the SOG. I don't know if you've ever, like, never quad attacked the SOG, but the SOG's pretty damn good. And it's good for points as well, so it's not, like, exactly super only no points. It's, like, pretty shitty, quad attack it, and it gets you points and damage. Nice. Oh! Or not. Oh, I was gonna die there. The training spot I'm trying out right now, Guardian. Which, by the way, hello. Again, the whole point of this stream, I was testing out this training spot because I was curious if it was any good, and well, sure enough, it's really good. I don't have any revives right now because I died a lot early on.
Carpenter.
Makes him think twice. If they think at all.
Don't say anything about my concentration, but I can't. Okay. I won't say anything, you're fine.
Not your fault. Someone is using us all.
Man, I'll probably have to, like, after this match, do a little intermission period where it's kind of silent, so I can grab some food, and I'll come back, like, you know, once the game's over. And then I'll come back, I'll do a wage high round, I suppose. Not a high round, technically, just around 40. Maybe I can beat my round 41 on my
don't care how many of you come at me.
Well, no, actually, I really want to run 100 ways on it right now. Baby steps. Yeah, it's really good. It's not my favorite on disc, but yeah, I love it. It's fun. Waves is still my favorite on disc by a mile. And when I do my high round on it, you'll 100% see why. Hopefully, you'll see why. I don't know how to respond to that. Okay. Try not getting spicy Skittles. Probably not good for your health. There we go, round 41.
Bonus points.
Yes, evil ones. Keep giving me the tools to destroy you.
Well, it looks like I wasn't doing my stream plan for today. I completely changed what I was going to do, and I don't mind it. Why are you eating spicy?
Warm up, my friends! The enemy approaches!
Get that shit out of here. Needles are supposed to be spicy.
Again, the Axeman comes. And again, I must chop him down. Over here, Donovann. You want to leave as someone? Come to Bruno! Huh?
Well, have you tried not eating skills?
My friends, do not let me become like this poor creature. Poor tiger. Oh, they are just messing with me. I saw the rule. For children, no one runs. It seems I'll kill anything now. There had better not be more where you came from. I grow weary of sending you back to hell.
M&M's are better. Come at me. I don't even like chocolate. M&M's are better on me. Low key, if I hit round 50, I'd be proud of myself, and that would just prove my point about how good this training strategy is.
Over here, you dumb ox! Let me help you shed that armor! How many giants with axes does this place throw at us? Huh?
I can only imagine like they're doing this strategy with Wonder Weapon and Monkey Lunch, like massive passion or fire.
Here, kitties. I will put you out of your misery, huh?
Yeah, I might actually have to do a run later on with like all that shit and just see how. How dare they? How dare the Skittles are less good M&Ms with that chocolate.
Oui, les confections barbarian. Mais je suis en salle. The cheering of the crowd.
Yeah, it's probably got the operator mod. Okay, actually, I might end this game. So I can get some attachments on this son of a bitch. I'll finish this round first, obviously. I think I'll end the game after this and do some voyage. Yeah, these rounds are getting long and boring. Yeah, go for it, man. I mean, hey, you do you. I mean, I'm probably going to stream more just because I'm going to be playing zombies like solo and might as well not be sitting in silence, super depressed. Yeah, I'm not trying to like stream zombies to get bigger or anything. I'm just doing it because yeah, fuck it. I don't want anything else to do.
Make me angry. This is the last thing you will ever see.
Alright, I'm back.
You tasted my blood, huh? I wonder, was it worth it?
Wow, that's a really terrible time to knock over.
Wish I could say the same for me.
decent layout. Get this guy.
Worse by the second.
Okay, reload.
This Colosseum shall come to fear the name Delacroix.
Double points.
Okay.
That smoke, I hope someone is enjoying this.
Round 42, no strike, no armor up, is actually really long.
One more time.
For how long I like the strike. Alright.
It is getting crowded here. I need more room to operate. Should have given up 6 bullets ago.
Double points.
My body. Why does this massacre have an economy? Whatever happened to the glory of single combat? One less tiger. Sorry, no prisoners, no stragglers. Wait your turn, monster. I will get to you all. This one has an oily texture. Water, olive oil, engine, oil. Burn in hell! My friends, do not let me become like this creature.
Nothing in the round.
Full power.
Alright, well, I'll just go ahead and end my game of 9 here. That was a good game, besides my 3 shitty downs by stupid animation glitches. Well, welcome back. How many times did I rank up for that game? Let's see, 28, 30, 32, 4 levels, not bad. Alright, a bunch of Mozu stuff. Awesome. Oh, I don't. Okay, I'll take them. Armor out, I hate that the perks are called create a class, it bugs me so much. There's high caliber, speed loader, stabilizer, long world. Oh, wait. Oh, I got rid of that one. Shit. Alright, speed loader. Awesome. So now it's at max damage, so I don't even know how strong this thing's gonna be, because the Skull Splitter literally makes headshots always a one-shot kill. It's a bit of a yikes. Bit of a yikes for me. I only got 3 camos on in that game? Well, I got more. That's a shame. Alright. Low key, I'm probably just gonna go ahead and end my stream here. Oh, not yet. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and end the stream here. Yeah, I'll probably stream again later tomorrow. I don't know. Anyways, I'll see you guys later.